everything happens for a reason. Does it though? I often hear people offering this as advice to people who've just been through a really tough time, a really bad experience, maybe a painful experience, an experience even sometimes which will leave them deeply damaged, from which they might not recover. And this is the kind of advice that some people think it's, okay to give. So let me be perfectly clear. When your friend is going through some difficult experience, you offer sympathy, you offer comfort. You don't tell them that it was somehow a good thing that they got hurt. But now let me give you the flip side of that. Not giving this advice to other people is one thing, and it's an important thing, but you can take on this belief for yourself. It's very empowering. Let me explain why. When you start seeing the events in your life as pieces of a jigsaw puzzle for which you can't see the complete bigger picture yet, the outcomes you get tend to comply with that expectation. It's very weird. I'm not saying don't feel sorry for yourself when life throws lemons at you. It's not just normal, but it's actually okay to say, hey, who threw that? Not cool. Don't do that again. And also, by the way, ouch, that really hurt. You absolutely can and should feel sorry for yourself. But if underneath all of that, you have a basic underlying trust that the universe has your best interest at heart, then something interesting happens. And this is whether it's true or not, whether the universe in fact has your best interest at heart or not. The belief that it does something interesting. When you start believing that everything happens for a reason, it puts you in a position of hope rather than victimhood. And hope is an assumption about the future that's very different from the assumption of the future that we're making when we see the universe as random and generally hostile. And if you believe that the future that we imagine for ourselves has no effect on the future that we end up experiencing, then I've got an interesting little video just linked in the description of this one that I really think you might enjoy.